Okay, so on Tumblr there was a 15-day video challenge that I kind of liked a long time ago, and I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for a video for you guys tonight since I have 121 followers. Yay! I'm really excited, so thank you guys for following, even if you just followed for the tag earlier this week. So it basically was just a bunch of getting to know you stuff, so I figured I would let you guys get to know me. So day one was introduce yourself, and then after that I'll just read them off as if they were questions. So hi, my name's Allison, I'm 19, I will be 20 on the 25th of this month, and I'm very, very excited about being 20 because after my birthday I actually get to go to Massachusetts and be with some of my very favorite people, and I'm really excited to get to see them and just go and hang out and kind of just be there. So question 2 was your dreams, aspirations, career goals. I think as I've grown older, my dreams and my career goals have kind of changed from when I was a child. When I was little, I just wanted to sing and I wanted to be on stage and stuff, and now I really want to be behind the scenes instead of doing all that. I've been in bands and stuff and it just doesn't work, so my ultimate career goal is to be a tour manager, so it's kind of my dream as well. I just want to be on the road, and I love traveling, so there's nothing better than just having that be my job, and that would pretty much be amazing if it was my job. Question number 2, your personality in person and online. They don't actually differ that much. A lot of the stuff you see on here is stuff I like in real life. It's stuff I talk about profusely in real life. I make a lot of jokes. I have a cuss mouth. You can ask anybody who knows me, they know I cuss a lot. I'll probably say that for a couple times during this video because I'll say something wrong. So I'm not really that different. I think I'm a little less shy online. I'm a little more willing to meet new people and talk about different things than I am in real life, but I'm pretty stubborn, so if you met me in real life, you'd be like, wow, this girl's kind of a dick. Question number 4, your most difficult experience or experiences. I haven't really had any that are too difficult to get through. I think middle school is probably one of the most difficult experiences I ever had. It was kind of my my way of breaking out of my shell was in middle school. I became very much more open to people, and I got into new things, and I met new people, and I learned a lot about music, and it kind of changed me as to who I was. So I think middle school is one of my more difficult experiences, and maybe changing high schools, because I went to art school for 2 years to play guitar, and then I realized, this just isn't for me, and I'm not going to make anything of myself by being here. My grades are terrible. I'm just here because I want to play guitar every day, and I can do that at home. So I switched high schools, and I didn't really have a lot of friends, and kind of learning to be alone was a different experience, because even in middle school and art school I had a lot of friends, because a lot of my friends went to the art school after middle school with me. So that's pretty much it. Question number 5, my cell phone. I have an HTC Dash. It's not the 3G, it's nothing fancy. I have an Apple sticker on the back, so we make fun of it. We call it my iPhone, but it runs Windows OS. Everything else I own is Windows, well, it's Mac actually. It's not Windows. I actually have a PC sitting in front of me because we're sitting at the computer desk doing this. So that's my phone. It's nothing fancy. I mean, here's my screen. It's got my Fave 5, and that's pretty much it. I just use it for texting and going on the internet at school. Day 6, where you went out today, and places you love to visit, places you want to visit. I didn't go anywhere today. I sat in my room all day, and I do that quite frequently, to be honest. I'm a Tumblr-holic, and when I go out, you guys know because I post about it, and that's why I'm not here all day. So, places I love. Megan's house. Megan is my best friend. We've been best friends since 11th grade. When I switched, she was one of the few people I actually talked to, so I love being at her house. And I guess our favorite place to go is either to the Mongolian place, because we always make fun of people there, and we really like going to the mall or the bookstore. I love the bookstore like no other. If we go to the mall, I go to the bookstore. Every time we go somewhere, I buy something. I buy a book, so it's been pretty great because I haven't bought a lot of stuff that hasn't been books lately. Places I want to visit. I want to go to Japan. I think you guys know this from the excessive amount of Asian things I post, but I love Japan. I think the culture is beautiful. I think the language is beautiful. I think the people are beautiful. I also want to go to Minnesota this summer, and there's other reasons behind that. I would love to go to Jersey again. I was in Jersey for a half a day, and I was just so into it. I was so excited when we went to Jersey. We went over I think it was the Ben Franklin Bridge, and we went into Jersey, and I was like, oh, Jersey! Because I went to Pennsylvania last summer, so that was like one of my places to visit, cross off, because it was like a major city that I was in most of the time. People who you want to get to know more personally. I'd like to get to know some of the Killjoys I met last night, personally, just because a lot of them I shared some common interests with. One of the girls was 20, I believe, and she was pretty awesome because we had a lot of similar interests, being 20-year-old. And then I really would like to know Gina a little bit better, and I'd like to obviously know Brittany a bit better. Kayla and Jared as well. Day 8. Question 8. Dun, dun, dun. It's favorite songs. I have a lot of favorite songs. They're usually my top 25 on my iPod and on iTunes, so let's open iTunes and we will tell you like my top 10 favorite songs. Actually, my top 25 doesn't even include my favorite song of all time, which is Our Lady of Sorrows. I don't listen to it a lot because I don't want to kind of ruin it. So, by plays, my top 25, my top 10, Planetary Go, Vampire Money, Na Na Na, Moon Power, E.T., Moonlight, Tsukio no Bandai, Yume Miru 15 Sai, Uekina Honey Pie, Dance de Bakun, and Ikimasho. So those are pretty much my favorite songs, and I can listen to all these songs over and over again. I also really, really like Katy Perry's Circle the Drain. I think that's a great song, to be honest. So, question 9, favorite movie. You guys know my favorite movie. My favorite movie of all goddamn time is Nightmare Before Christmas. It's the first movie I can actually remember watching as a child. I was actually really, really scared of it until I was in about 7th grade. I didn't like it at all. I thought it was the weirdest thing I'd ever watched until I sat down and watched it in 9th grade. And then I also really like Fight Club and Battle Royale. And I think the only person who knows this is Alicia, who is Freckled Life on here. And she just reblogs like gifs of it sometimes, and I get really excited. It's like my Halloween movie, pretty much. Like, I watch it during October a lot because there's a lot of gore in it. Question 10, views on relationships and love. I've been in love. I will admit it, when I was very young when it happened, and it was a very bad relationship, but I did love him a lot, and I won't deny it. Basically because, you know, it was something that happened in my life, and I wouldn't change it because I wouldn't be here today doing the same shit if it hadn't happened, right? This hair is all straight. What's bothering me? So, I'm not gonna deny being in love. Relationships, usually I don't have a lot of luck with them, so I don't really have a lot of views on them because I haven't been in a lot, so. And they just don't seem to work with the people around me, and I kind of fear for myself sometimes. So let's get off that, because that's kind of a touchy subject. Yeah. Question 11, someone you missed. Brittany, because she hasn't been texting me up the bumhole lately. And I miss Roy a lot. A lot of people don't know about Roy, but Kaylee knows about Roy. And I actually started talking to him again yesterday, but I miss him because he was my best friend throughout middle school. And yeah, someone you admire. My sister. My sister and Mikey Way are the two people I admire most. My sister, because she's made a lot out of herself, and she's quite a wonderful person. She's my sister, so I love her a lot. And Mikey Way, because he's kind of the reason why I started playing bass, but I started playing bass like before I got into my chem. I had an electric guitar, I turned it into a bass, but then I got a real one. So something you want to do right now is question 13. I want to go get a Slurpee really bad, but I don't have a car, and I don't feel like walking up to 7-Eleven because it's dark out and there's crazy people who live in my neighborhood, so I get really scared. Question 14, my future. I don't know what my future holds, and I don't really care as long as I get to do stuff I want, I guess. I'm not looking forward to being an adult. I'm not looking forward to growing up. I have never looked forward to growing up. Even as a small child, all I wanted to do was be a Toys R Us kid. So that's kind of how I am. I just want to be a kid forever. I don't want to do stuff. Question 15, your final words. I have to say my final words will be, don't let anybody use you as their doomsday device. That's the one thing I learned in my entire life, is not to let people use you for shit. Because I've been used a lot. So remember, no one can destroy you, no one can bring you down except for yourself. And don't let those motherfuckers use you for their shit. So I love you guys, and bye.